Um, Everybody, I'm gonna be playing Prison Architect. I deleted my other video because I deleted that prison for some dumb reason. I forgot that I was using it. So, I'm gonna be playing the campaign this time. So we're gonna start out. I saw a guy with a striped suit. Oh, that music though. Okay. So yeah, this is the person we're going to be using for the campaign. The CIO, incoming call. This is a tough one. There's a prisoner incarcerated at this facility who's been convicted of a double murder and sentenced to death. That's where we come in. We've been contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. This is where I want the new facility to be built. First step with any project like this is to construct the building itself with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. So let's get started. Construct a new building here. We will also need an entrance to the new execution facility. Build a large steel door into the south wall. So guys, I love concrete. You'll see me using concrete a lot. Okay, so your workmen are responsible for the construction of the buildings. I see. They collect the steel and the concrete from this storeroom and take it to the construction site. They'll use those raw materials to build the foundations and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. While we wait, take a look around. Use WASD or the arrow keys to move around, and use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. What even is this? Like, it's not designated as an office, because should I like, oh gosh. Inside the building, I want a cell and an execution room. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. I said I like concrete, okay guys? It just fits a prison more, okay? I'm just saying. Like, I'm sorry if it says to do brick walls, but yeah, this is a nice little prison. That annoys me so much, so I'm just gonna do it. Where is it? Where is it? No. Their office. There's not an office in here. Oh, yeah, there is. Here. No, dang you. Okay, we're done. Now add large those doors to those dividing walls. You can rotate an object before placement by clicking the middle mouse button or R. Workman, hurry up. Let me see your dang schedule. You get like 2 hours of free time each day. Old bear chits. Oh, that's looking good. Now I need to designate rooms within those spaces. Designate a spell in the smaller area where command inmate will live. Then designate the execution room itself in the larger area. Those rooms have requirements before they become functional. The cell needs a bed and a toilet. The execution room requires the electric chair. Bed right here. Toilet right here. You can look at the wall. But like what I love about this is, look, it shows you where all the rooms are. Then they don't have a holding cell. They have a canteen. Kitchen? Where's the kitchen? Oh, shower. Shower. Yard. Storage. Delivery. Deliveries, garbage, execution, office, nothing else. And look, the big things will check this guy. Yeah, there's one over here. It's funny how they're just sitting there like, oh, what do you want before you die? I just woke up, so I'm really tired. That's the essentials taken care of, but there's still a few improvements you could make. It's up to you though. These aren't strictly required. It depends on how much you care about your prisoners and their environment. They're in prison! The cell itself could be improved with an outward-facing window and a small bookshelf. No. And the facility would look better with a higher quality floor material, like wooden floorboards or mosaic tiles. Outside you could add some lighting and a paved pathway if you think it needs it. Dude, this guy's about to die. We need to make him as uncomfortable as possible. This is the man in question, Edward Romsey, a teacher once, would you believe? He's got the glasses. It's not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We're just here to do a job. Once you're satisfied this facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner transfer to his new cell. Simply click on the Polaroid in a cell to imitate the transfer. Click to trigger the next chapter of the story. Don't shed one tear for this guy. He's a stone-cold killer, guilty as charged. He even confessed. Want to hear his description of what he did? Not really. It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 p.m. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. Look at those doors. knew I'd catch you two here. Clear as day, if you ask me. He deserves every volt he's gonna get. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you so sure in yourself that you can deal out such a final judgment? Catching your wife with another man is no excuse for what he did. And he went there with a loaded gun, knowing he'd find them together. That's a double premeditated murder. He's done nothing but cooperate with the authorities. The state is making an example of him. If he'd commit his crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at a life in prison instead. How is that justice? Do you want a guy like this running free? I'll sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. The priest and the chief are like, no! CIO again. Good work so far. However, there's one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet because it doesn't have any power. We need to connect it to the electrical supply. Whoa. Now we are visiting the prison and utilities mode, which shows that the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Each building in the prison is connected to the power grid by these thick underground electrical cables. Power is provided to the prison by the substation, which draws the electricity from the national grid. As you can see, this entire wing of the prison cells is without power. All the lights are out. To fix this problem, we first need to switch into utilities mode to understand why the lights are without power. The nearest electrical cables are too far away. Our engineers can't complete the wiring for this area. Extend the electrical cables nearby to cover the wing of the prison. There. Oh, and guys, also, I want to start filming on my Xbox and maybe on my Wii. So if you know how to get recording software on a console, please comment. Because I have no idea. use those power cables to connect the execution facility to the power grid. The electric chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power line. You'll need to connect it up directly with the main cables. Yep. I really don't like these kind of electrical supplies. It's so funny. They're just sitting there. This yard shouldn't be allowed because it needs to be surrounded by something. But since it's the dumb campaign, we're almost done, I think. We should test the new execution room at least once before we try to use it, though. I'm just going to turn it on for a few seconds, make sure everything is okay. 3, 2, 1. Well, that didn't work. Looks like we drew too much power and tripped a circuit breaker in the power station. The whole prison is dark. Oh no! We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike that electrical chair generates. First, we need to turn the power back on. This is a two-step process. Switch the power station back on by clicking it and selecting Switch On in the menu that appears. Then build 3 more capacitors so that we have enough power capacity to handle the electric chair. Once you've done that, test the electrical chair again by clicking on it and selecting Switch On in the menu. Okay, so we need to switch on. Then, oh. Hey, what's this? Nothing. Hey, what the heck just happened? Oh, you're welcome. File name, awesome. Can't make the prison go black again. that, like solitary. It's pretty funny. It's just like standing there like, oh, what do I do? Well then, I believe we are finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and that's important in our business. Try not to worry about what happens next. I'm just gonna be quiet for this. Why is there a fridge? So there's just like a random fridge over here. Can I help you? ... Are you looking for forgiveness? I don't know. I have to do something. I can't live with the things I've done. You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You'll never be able to live with yourself until you face up your past. I want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want to forgive me. God will forgive you, no matter what you have done, if you ask Him to. But you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of law. There is no other way. It is time, Edward. How come he still gets to wear his glasses? Oh, sorry. You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You will be with God soon, and He will have the final judgment on you. How come he's dressed in a medium security outfit, but he's for death row? I like how they're all like lined up. They're like the. Edward Romsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the first degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Susan, I'm sorry. Susan, I'm sorry. Okay guys, so that was chapter 1. I hope you all enjoyed. This video's been about 25 minutes, so I'm going to end it here. And I'll see you in the next Prison Architect episode. Bye!